Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They'll try the run. Just destroying his way through the field. And he was
He doesn't have much speed, but he got some power. Rivalry game, y'all.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Gorilla. Arrow.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline. So I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
They'll put the tight end in motion. He's going to pass. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion.
Squirrel. Hornet.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. It's caught. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Utes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll leave it with him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
I had it right. Put it down. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, shit.
It'll be 2nd down.
I forgot to change the fullback's number.
Pick up a 1st without scoring.
Get set. Go.
Movement here from the tight end. Power football with the run.
Man.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Yep.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Damn,
Give
he
to
came
the
right through.
fullback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. Getting the lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house.
Man, silly.
Touchdown, Utah.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Quick handoff. He's knocked
Nowhere.
down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Utah State up-tempo. He's
Damn.
looking for an open man
Really
on
up-tempo.
second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkins. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Trying to get to him.
Gotcha, pump.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
Pause.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him. But great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground. And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this
Good job,
team.
though.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh!
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. That'll be a gain of about
He's a fighter.
7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hard running there. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose.
I just wanted to get it outside.
Play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Motion from the offense.
We don't need all these damn animations, man.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here.
Damn, UNLV.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Beautiful.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the agreement. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's
Bruh!
At the 35, he's loose. And he's running in the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Utah State up-tempo.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze
they ain't lining
that
up right.
safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
He makes the connection. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
Good job,
and
though.
The pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back.
Oh, he got caught.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
We'll take that.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Quarterback checking off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. They are finding
These receivers are strong.
Defense. He's got it down
Utah boys.
25. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Wait, what's wrong? Why is he not moving?
They'll throw it on first down. got his man downfield. Touchdown, Utah! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done
I was gonna run it that play.
job scoring points.
It worked out, though.
This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Hey, over 250 passing. I'll take that. Just in case we get the ball back.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
He got some yardage, though, on them 11
Yeah,
completions.
that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week
Bastards.
of practice
I
very
wasn't ready.
seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Touchdown, Utes! And the punishment has been extended.
The safety was just standing there.
That lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
There's a long and storied history
Yep.
of great games between these
We'll
two
take it.
rivals, and this chapter adds
I threw
another
an
to
interception
that
at the
legacy.
end, y'all.
Really impressed by the poise.
It's gonna be cut out the video because it's not worth being in the video, but damn, 81 wins.
Prepared. They were calm, definitely confident. And
I was
David, they were
tripping.
able to go out, execute.
I was watching the play
to get this win.
and
it's hard.
was forgetting that the
These
clock
rivalry
was
games with all the
clicking down,
emotions
ticking down,
running
damn,
so
ticking
deep.
down.
Like, you
And I forgot
sometimes
to,
get overzealous,
so when
sometimes you get too
when I called my play,
It's hard to rein in
I didn't
your
get to
emotions,
call
but
all my
they
audibles.
did. They kept it in check, and now
My dumb ass.
bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
19 first downs, 451 yards of total offense, 156 rushing yards as a team, 283 passing as a team, 4 for 7 on third. Well, good. They already had a turnover, even though I forced them to be -1. I can't go a game without throwing an interception, y'all. I get too trigger happy. All right. Oh, it was the only interception he had, too. Damn it, man. 283 passing, though. Look at the running back. 164, 2 touchdowns. The captain. All right, so Loeffler almost had 100 receiving yards. The senior Fowler at 5 for 70. The tight end, 3 for 57 and 2. Huey, 2 for 45. He's the captain. Backup tight end, 1 for 10. And the running back had 1 catch for 3 yards. All right, 2 sacks given up in the game by a junior and a senior. Pancake by, can't say his name on YouTube. Rashid led the team with tackles, followed by Durbin. 3 sacks for Gayton. Say Gayton. Dial with a sack. That was me. Bloomberg with a sack. Hawkins got the interception. And he had 3 pass deflections. This time he had 2 pass deflections. All right, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more action to come. Stay smart and stay safe. Remix. Damn, he came all the way from Georgia.